How are you enjoying this season, Caitlin?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's different, but like I always say, different's not bad. It's just different. But each season that I've been here has always changed, and yeah, I've just enjoyed it. Enjoyed the freedom that right-sided centre back gives me, and just competing with my teammates each week to try and get in that starting 11. It's a tough task to even get in the jersey to begin with, and then obviously an even tougher task on every Sunday. So yeah, just enjoying the competition and wearing the shirt as always.
Your family were very proud when you signed for Celtic, but now to break into the Irish team as well, they must be delighted.
Yeah, I mean, I've obviously been quite open about it in terms of like maybe giving up hope on getting in there. So they were always the ones that were just continuing to say, no, keep going, it'll come, what's for you won't pass you, all that rubbish at the time that I thought it was. But they were right as always. Hate to say it, but yeah, they're definitely bursting at the seams with pride, and obviously as their daughter, it's something that it brings great joy to myself.
As far as Sunday's concerned, when you look back at the last time we played Rangers at Airdrie, we were pretty weak up front in terms of the squad. Much stronger now going into this game.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't necessarily say it was an upfront issue. I think it was every player on that field that day didn't turn up to the standard that not only the shirt needs, but also the capabilities that this team has. I think everybody could have put their hand up and taken responsibility for that loss. But I think as a whole, as a team collectively, we now understand probably better Elena and what she expects and what she's driving each day in training. And with that, obviously, the performances have only got better and the momentum's definitely with us.
You know yourself, you've been here long enough that you've got to really beat Rangers in order to become successful in a season. So we haven't done that so far. So Sunday's a good time to start.
Absolutely. You always want to play in the big games, and it probably doesn't get bigger than this. So just excited for the opportunity. And as you've said, I have been here a long time, but every time is like a new time playing this fixture, and it's something we'll take in our stride and enjoy, and hopefully come back with the 3 points.
Your football without fans protest was brilliant. Did you get a yellow card for that?
No, no,
Away with it.
no, it was all right. Just they can't punish you for what they don't know. So it's obviously something I just kept to myself, and it was something that, look, Rangers and Celtic, everyone knows the fixture that it is, but everybody knows that the Celtic fans have followed us each season, and like I said, like the shirt says, it wasn't a game without them in the stand cheering us, how it's been all season. So I got a T-shirt that put my point across.
Yeah, it was particularly unfair because the women's support's been fantastic and it's been trouble free.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Make of it what you will. My T-shirt said all that you needed to know, and and I was vocal about it on social media, and it wasn't a dig at any particular club. It was just a dig at the fact that it needs to be better for the women's game. This women's game deserves to grow, and it deserves to flourish in the time that it's in, and that definitely stunted the growth, and to me that's not fair.
Celtic wouldn't be as petty as to ban Rangers fans at the weekend, would we?
We'd roll out the green carpet for them. Or on this Sunday, the green, white, and orange carpet will be rolled out for them, and they will be welcomed, and they'll be they'll be welcomed, and they'll be there to enjoy the game.
I mean, if you think of the cup final last year, both sets of fans in Hampden, it was a big crowd, no trouble again. Both fans enjoyed it. Obviously, our fans enjoyed it that wee bit more.
Of course, but that's football. That's football. What's football without fans? And that's what my T-shirt said. And at the end of the day, that is what it's there for. It's entertainment at the end of the day, and that's what a lot of these girls play for. And a big role in our game now is to inspire the next generation and to be that representation on the biggest of stages that are considered boys' stages. It's an opportunity for girls to see what they can be, and that's something that I've banged the drum about all season, and it won't change no matter what.
When the club changes managers, especially after the appeal and the success that Fran had with the players and with the support, that can be a bit disrupting. So it seems to have gone very smoothly bringing in Elena.
Yeah, of course, especially missing a guy of Fran's character and his energy. It was definitely a bit morbid around here for a short spell, but Elena's definitely filled those boots and she's not the same by any means, but she's definitely taken the team in a little bit of a different direction, and that's something that's been welcomed, and yeah, but it still doesn't mean we don't miss him.
You won the Scottish Cup last year. What would a successful season look like this year?
To win it all. I think if you're not in it to win it all, then what's the point of me being here? Or what's the point of the girls going to training if we're not in it to win everything? Obviously, we let the other cup slip through our grasp, took responsibility for that, but like I said, the two that are up for grabs now, we just want to win every single game, and we won't focus on the trophy at the end, but just each game we'll take as a must win, and ultimately that's what every game is now until the end of the season with this split. So every game's important, every challenge, every pass, everything, every training session. So that's the mentality we've got, and that's the mentality we'll move forward with.
The split in the women's game is really good. I mean, it's much better than the men's game. And last year, the football was just fantastic for after the split anyway.
Yeah. Can you repeat that again? About men's football being better than the men's?
It's 100% better than the men's, I think.
No, exactly. And that's something we'll take pride in, not just Celtic, but every team. Every team should take credit for that, about how the game's growing and how competitive it is in the top six. And look, credit to the girls that make it that competitiveness each week, and the clubs that are driving to be better, and the clubs that are also hungry for the titles, and by that funding and investment and fan engagement. I just think everybody deserves a round of applause, and hopefully it can continue to grow, not just this season, but for many more that are to come. But yeah, grateful to be a part of it, because it's an exciting time in Scottish football, and let's just hope the celebration poppers are full of green and white.